Ontario and New York's the music station, Yes FM, 5 seconds of summer. She's kind of hot. 7:17. Adam Paul is here this morning.
Good morning.
All right, now doing what you're doing with the film festival.
Yeah.
You've had to work in the PR end of things, and you have to deal with people who may not always be nice, but you have to be nice to them.
Right.
You know, and in some cases you may not be nice back, but
sometimes I'm not nice. I wrote an email just yesterday that wasn't nice, and then I didn't send it, that's the nice part of me. The mean part of me wrote the email.
Yeah, the old Adam Paul would have sent it right away and pulled him off.
And then paid the price for it.
Yeah, but the Adam Paul of today, doing what you're doing, you really can't do that. You're not quite to that point.
No, I don't ever want to be to that point, quite honestly. It's better if you consider things.
All right, 9 signs you might be a people pleaser. Number 1, telling somebody no physically pains you.
What physically pains you?
Saying no.
Oh, well, sure, that's a sign you're a people pleaser. If saying no physically pains you to say no.
Yeah.
I guess I get that.
They say yes to everything.
This is a young person thing, I think. Like, when you're in your 20s, most people in their 20s want to be a people pleaser.
Right.
I think you don't have a choice, because God forbid the world not, love you.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you're loved enough as a kid, I suppose you don't care when you're at that point. But saying no is, that's about,
You have a habit of saying you're sorry. Do you apologize all the time? Sorry.
No, but I think your Canadian listeners will have a very personal experience with that. I know someone who says sorry all the time, and he's my age, he's in his late 40s, and it's annoying to me. Like, just you don't say you're sorry unless you really are. It has no meaning now from you.
Conflict terrifies you.
Sure, yeah. Well, that's not a young person thing. I think who likes conflict?
Nobody does. Well, some people do.
But terror of conflict makes that is like sometimes you got to say no to people, and sometimes you gotta tell people off.
You tend to over-explain yourself. Too many details.
Yeah.
I need to know that. Just say no and move on.
Right.
And know why you had to say no.
I do a lot of that.
Yeah.
I do a lot of that.
You'll likely accept any invitation.
Wow. Well, okay. I turn down a lot of invitations personally, but
it all depends on who the inviter is.
That's true. That's true, which makes me more shallow, right?
You work hard to prove yourself.
Oh, well, I don't know if that's... I don't know. If everything you're doing is about proving yourself, then I suppose that is a sign of being a people pleaser. But that could also be a sign of just having a rough, it's how you're shaped. If you're shaped to if you never got enough appreciation when you were younger, you're always going to be doing that, right?
You won't pick where to go for dinner. You say, I don't know, wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Right. And those people don't have dinner with me because...
Chinese buffet again? Sure.
Go for it.
Sure, why not?
Go for it. I will see you after dinner.
They have a nice salad bar.
Yeah.
You probably won't raise your hand with a question.
Is that a people pleaser thing, or is that just...
Well, you could end up creating conflict then.
Yeah.
If your view differs from what is being presented.
Yes.
You won't question anything because you don't want people to look at you differently. Oh, you think that? Really?
Right. Right. I'm not a hand raiser either, so I get it.
And lastly, you secretly like being that person everyone depends on.
Well, yeah, that's it. Designated doctor, right?
Yeah.
Designated doctor, designated patient.
Need to be the go-to guy.
Sure.
You won't tell anybody that, but you like it. You like being in charge and in control, and they come to you for the answers.
You're talking to a guy who just started a business. That's it.
Yeah.
Everybody comes to you, and then you complain about it. That's what happens. You're like, leave me alone.
9 signs you might be a people pleaser. And more with Adam Paul. It's all coming up at Yes FM 721.